What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Now, if you've been watching me for a while now, you know that I am having an absolute blast with Modern Warfare 2. I've actually been going ahead and live streaming this game every single day over on my Twitch channel, which if you want to go ahead and check out, the link to that channel is down in the description of this video. We actually do open lobbies every single time I'm live, so if you're looking for a squad and you want to hop in and play a few matches, then by all means, like I said, hop into my stream. You can add me from there. But even though I've been having a blast, there are things on the side that are not ruining the experience, but really holding back this game from being an absolute banger. You know, I'm talking about like a top 5 Call of Duty game. There are a few things here and there that keep it away from, really competing with the best of the best. Now, today's video, I'm going to go ahead and specifically talk about the perk system, because it's something that I really did want to give a try. Whenever a game tries to implement something fresh, I do want to try it out. I did the same thing with Battlefield 2042, the specialist changes. Nobody in the world wanted to give it a shot, and I really did. I don't mind. I don't mind. If it plays good, then guess what? We have something fresh and unique and great. And if it plays bad, then guess what? You screwed up, change it right away. Sadly, for Battlefield 2042, it didn't turn out to be good, and right now, as we speak, DICE is going ahead and fixing up the specialist in Battlefield 2042, trying to add more of a classic class system, vibe to the overall feel of Battlefield. So, it's a good thing. I don't really have too much hope that they're going to fix it up for the current game, maybe for the next introduction into Battlefield, but the current game, not really. But like I said, if it works, then we'll praise it. If it doesn't, then guess what? You're going to hear a lot of negative feedback. And, eventually you're going to have to cave in and fix things up to make the community a tad bit more happy. Now, here we are with Modern Warfare 2, and like I said, I wanted to do the same exact thing. Saw a slight bit of potential. I wanted to see what the developers were trying to push with this. But the real question is, in the final build of the game, did the perk system hold up to what Infinity Ward really wanted to turn out to be? And honestly, in my opinion, I just simply don't like it. Now, from the beta to current base, what I wanted to see them do is speed up the progress of earning these perks. Now, I do believe Infinity Ward updated the perk system in the beta, and I believe they also did a second update to the perk system with the official launch of the game. So about a couple of times it's been messed with, about a couple of times the speed has been increased that you can earn these perks. And at the same time as well, if you join a game late in progress, you will earn the later tiered perks a lot quicker, if not right away when you join into the experience. So in my personal opinion, because I know a lot of people are giving Infinity Ward a lot of crap about all this stuff, but in my opinion, Infinity Ward pretty much did everything the community asks for when it comes to the perk system in this game. Everything that they could at least do without completely stripping it from the title. And still at this point, I don't think it is the right system for Call of Duty. Down to the core, I think it's screwed up fundamentally. It's no way of actually being able to improve upon the system to make it more intriguing unless you just automatically give everybody all the perks right in the beginning of the game, which obviously defeats the whole purpose of even having the system in the first place. I don't enjoy this. When I play Call of Duty, I enjoy to pick a playstyle that I personally enjoy. Now, I get where Infinity Ward was trying to come with this playstyle. They wanted players to start on an even slate, and as the game progresses, the more people who actually play OBJ and get kills who perform well will get their perks faster than the people who camp in the back and don't play. On paper, it seems like it's absolutely genius, but when it comes into the game, that's not how it works. In my opinion, while I'm playing with this current perk system, it seems like instead of me picking one playstyle I want to play, I'm playing 3 to 4 different playstyles. First off, I'm playing like a absolute wuss in the beginning of the game because I have absolutely no perks. I'm not protected by grenades. I'm not protected by stuns. There's a UAV spam out the frickin' booty, man. It's insane. And one thing that you can use to counter that is a bunch of decoy grenades. If you're running with a full 6-man party, if you throw a bunch of decoys out, those will pop up on the minimap and be a distraction from you personally. So those are kind of nice, but at the end of the day, not everybody's going to do that. A lot of people play solo. You can't get a whole team to coordinate, and only you throwing one decoy grenade is not going to help protect you against, 50 UAVs that are being spammed in against you. But in past Call of Duty games, I could pick a playstyle for every single situation I got into. If I want to be protected by grenades, I can go ahead and do that all game long. If I want to flank, stay stealthy, stay under the radar, I can do that all game long. In Modern Warfare 2, that's not the case. You see, in the first beginning section of the match, maybe I can start, being protected by grenades. So now I'm going to be a little bit more aggressive on the hard point or on the domination flags. Then a little bit later into the match, now I can finally get fast hands, so I can reload a little bit faster. Now I can pick up the pace, I can speed up, and I can engage a little bit more. And then 20,000 years down the road, then I can get my ghost perk. And finally, at the very end of the game, I can start flanking, I can start rotating, I can start playing the game how I enjoy playing Call of Duty. Like I said, multiple different playstyles for one single game. In any past COD game, someone would deck out a class for protecting you against explosives, or protecting you against stuns, or, for quick movement, or for staying off the radar, staying silent. People would deck out classes specifically for those playstyles. Now you cannot. You can have all of those playstyles in the game, but it gets trickled to you. It's like live service in actual in-game moments. Live service, they trickle us content. They trickle us weapons. They trickle us maps. Well, now live service is in the game itself. They're trickling us perks throughout the game. And in my opinion, it kind of backfires when you think about the logic of being able to earn these perks faster for playing well, because if your team gets stomped out, guess what? The enemy team is going to be completely decked out with all their perks, and guess what you have? Absolutely nothing. So when you are in a situation where you're getting UAV spammed, the chances of you even ever getting the ghost perk until the final couple of minutes of the match pretty much go down to zero. This is a big thing here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to stay calm about it. It's hard not to want to rant because it's huge, but this is a big thing. This is what Call of Duty is all about. COD is about having your own personal playstyle. You can play this game any way you want, whether you want to camp, whether you want to rush, whether you want to play tactically, whether you want to play OBJ. It doesn't matter what your playstyle is. That's what's so great about this game. And Modern Warfare 2 is doing it perfectly so far. Great map variety, great weapon variety. I can play this game for hours on end. Every single time I log into this game and I try out these maps, I find a new spot. It is exactly like a classic Infinity Ward title when it comes to map designs. Just like with Modern Warfare 2, still to this day, I could probably still find crazy spots on the OG Modern Warfare 2 maps that I didn't find back in the day. And that's what's happening right here with this game. Every time I log into these maps, I find new jump spots. I find new angles. I find new rotations, new flank spots. There's always something new with the map designs. They're so in detail, just like a classic Infinity Ward title. Same thing with weapon variety. Every weapon is OP, just like in a classic Infinity Ward title. The time to kill is always pretty quick in Infinity Ward games. Modern Warfare 2, 2-tap, UMP, suppressed. You guys already know the deal when it comes to that game. The time to kill is fast, but with fast time to kill comes variety in weapons. All the weapons shred, all the weapons wreck, so there's more stuff to play around with. I have so much stuff to dig with when it comes to my personal playstyle, but one of the biggest factors, because I can use any weapon I possibly want, I can use any attachment I possibly want, but one of the biggest factors to your playstyle is the perk system. It doesn't matter what gun is in my hands. The perk system is how you initiate the playstyle. The weapon only benefits the playstyle. The perk system is how you get the playstyle. If you want to play stealthy, yeah, you could put a suppressor on your gun. But if you aren't running things like Dead Silence or Ghost, you're not going to be able to play stealthy for the full game. Yeah, I can run an LMG or a shotgun and just, mount up and post up in OBJs, play close quarter in OBJs and really wreck. But if you don't have anything to protect you against grenades, protect you against stuns, you are going to get absolutely ran through. There's no chance you'll be able to stay on an OBJ longer than 5 seconds. The perk system decides what type of player you are in Call of Duty. And right now, this perk system decides that you are 10,000 different players in one game. You can't select one playstyle. You can't have one playstyle for the full game. You have to play 3, 4, 5 different ways throughout the whole course of 10 minutes, which at a certain point begins to stress me out. Like I said, I want the choice back. Infinity Ward has been doing a pretty good job at, playing the parent role here. They dictate what maps we play on. We don't have any map voting anymore. They dictate what lobbies we stay in. We don't have any disbanding lobbies anymore, and now they're dictating what perks or what playstyle I get to play. Please, guys, tone it back a bit. Allow us to have our freedom back. And honestly, the OG perk system is all we need. The problem is that this perk system is already in the game. It's already programmed in the game. How could we possibly get the OG system? Well, one step in the right direction would just be taking off the timer altogether. Just let us pick, the 4 slots and just let it be as it is. We have all the perks from the beginning to end. And through this time period, you can think of different ways of recreating the perk system. You'll have a time period of months, honestly. You might even be able to pull a year. I think people will not give a crap if they get all the perks right off the jump, right? I don't think anybody would care. If I can have Ghost the second I spawn in, I'm happy. I can flank all game long. I can push all game long. I'm satisfied. The problem is that it's still on a timer, and it seems like the only feature we'll have with this update is that they're just going to keep speeding up the timer, when in reality they should just strip it and start beginning to work on something new. But ladies and gentlemen, do me a massive favor. Go down in the comment section and leave your opinions down below about the perk system. Do you like it? Do you hate it? If you hate it, what do you think needs to be improved about it? Or if you like it, why do you like it? You know, do you enjoy the way it makes you play? Do you enjoy the variety in play styles? Let me know down below. But ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for checking out this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like. But if you hate it, leave a dislike. Also, if you're brand new, enjoy the content, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button. Also, if you want to chat with me, this too. We do have a Twitter and Discord, both linked down in the description. And also, if you want to catch me live streams of video games over on Twitch, link that's in the description as well. But guys, thanks so much for tuning in. See you on the next one. Peace out.